Put your hands together. Come on, and welcome Tyson Clark.
Hello, everyone. I know I look quite young compared to everyone else that's been on, but fun fact, I'm not in my 20s. I'm my 22s. I mean, I'm 22. I'm legally an adult. Look at me. I look like I belong at a fucking Wiggles concert. I'm from Frankston, born and inbred. I'm not. You're enjoying yourself way too much about that. I am adopted, however, which is quite sad for me to think of, because it made me think, I am this couple's treasure, I'm another one's trash. I don't know all of them, they're trash too, they're from Dandenong. It's fine. Back in Frankston, we used to have an old video store, Easy Video. It was like Blockbuster. You get your video, you watch it at home for one night, you forget about it for the rest of the week, and then you have the mail come in saying, you've forgotten to bring back the DVD, please pay $100. Fair enough. And they had a weird section in the back for adults, like weird knockoff movies like Sex Toy Story and Charlie's Angel Dust. And then they had a weird documentary, 7/11 to 9/11. I mean, it makes sense. The people who work there, they love to have their head in the clouds until they come crashing back down to Earth. Oh, what, too soon? In my teen years, I loved love, but unfortunately, when I went out on dates, couldn't find any dates. Thank God for oranges. Love that sweet navel area. I'm not the best in love, though, I'll be honest with you. I had an ex-girlfriend who was an alcoholic. And I called her that, and it's like, I'm not an alcoholic. Like, you say that to the 6 empty bottles of wine next to you that you finished in 2 days. Fucking hell. Anyway, I realized the moment she was an alcoholic was when she was invited to a party at BYOB, bring your own boyfriend. I tagged along for obvious reasons, and she said, oh, we need to get some beers. I'm like, alcoholic. Went to the local Dan Murphy's. As soon as we entered in, guy behind the counter said, oh, Britt! Hey! You're usually here earlier, aren't ya? And I just looked at her like, yeah, you don't have a problem. I'm an inventor most of the time. I've decided to invent my own line of water. I've called it BG water, because it keeps you staying alive. Oh, shut up! It's clever. I hope you all go home tonight and catch night fever. But being an inventor, I also tried to invent my own game show. And I had cameras, I had mics, the only thing I didn't have was a set. I kind of panicked a little bit, because like, oh, I really want to do this. And then I remembered, oh, there's a little old lady down the street. She's got a basement. And I'm like, yes, get in. Went to her place, didn't get in with her. Where's your sick mind at? Went to her place and was like, can you please let me have the basement for my show? And it's like, oh yeah, that's fine. Just not on Tuesday though, that's my night. Oh, poker night? No, that's when I use my sex dungeon. Just left. If I wanted a sex dungeon, I would have used my exes. Many years ago, when I was still in high school, I went on a school camp, and when we were there was a bit of a problem. We realized that there was just one too many students, and there wasn't enough bunk beds for everyone. And the teacher then realized, okay, we've got 2 dwarf students actually, so how about this? Everyone else gets a bunk bed. Dwarfs, your bunk bed is the coffee table. We expect breakfast in the morning as well. Something that's come to my mind is that we all have lucky numbers, don't we? Woman there, do you have a lucky number?
19.
Why 19?
Because that's my birth number.
Oh, lovely. If I were to say to you, do you have a lucky letter?
Yes.
Do you have a lucky letter?
Yes.
What is... Oh, you do? Men over here. Do you have a lucky letter? Cool. Right answer. Because a lucky letter isn't really a thing. And I thought I'd change that tonight. Well, you technically changed it for me because you already have yours. What is your lucky letter, by the way? S. Why S?
Because it's the start of my name.
I was going to say, is it the start of the birthmark? Because September 19th, that would have been great. What is your name, by the way?
Samara.
Samara. Yeah. Lovely to meet you. That's it. So I thought I'm going to probably introduce my first lucky letter. My nan's will. And guess what? She's left me a sex dungeon. What is it with all people in sex dungeons? I don't get it. They're trying to relive what I had back in my day right now, even though like I said, I'm young. I've just come out of the womb. I don't get it. Anyway, I'd love to stay here and chat more, but my babysitter's expecting me. So, you've been great. Good night.
Tyson Clark, everyone's back, come on!